see if YouTube wasn't so sensitive, I'd do a welcome back. Oh, oh, oh. I know you like that. I know you like that. Mace, welcome back. It's a good song. You should look it up. Came back like twice though. Neither here nor there. What's up, YouTube land? It's your boy Prince, aka Brian, aka B Heard, aka Prince Vegito out there hating. Future FGC commentator here. So I'm doing the recap show of the tournaments that were this past weekend. There's a lot of good tournaments this weekend. I actually watched Versus Fighting 2018, so I'll get into that, and I'll get into more DBZ with that. And I guess I'll talk about the Street Fighter as well. But I think I'm gonna go back to my old format. Instead of just talking about like a certain section, I'm gonna try to talk about the whole tournament in one video, because it's easier to render that way too. But we'll see, because Evo's gonna be huge, and Evo's like under 2 weeks away, I believe, at the same time. So we'll see how I'll do that one. But we're here to talk about Defend North and White Plains, New York. And it was interesting too, because like Versus Fighting was this weekend, so that was a premiere event, and that was a Dragon Ball for the second Star Dragon Ball, 2-star Dragon Ball. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Words are hard, people. It was for the 2-star Dragon Ball, so it was interesting to see who went to there and then who went to Defend the North, because Defend the North was still a ranking event for Street Fighter 5. So, you know, if you could go out all the way out to Versus Fighting, it'd be worth it. But if you couldn't, Defend the North ain't no slouch either. And yeah, let's get into it. I had another point I was gonna make. I just wanted to wrap up real quick with my people, real quick. I know, so if you're only here for the tournaments, I'm sorry, but this is gonna be like a quick 2-minute rant. If that, I'm not gonna timestamp it. You gotta guess. So, YouTube videos this week. I'll talk about Defend the North, talk about Versus Fighting, then we'll do like an Injustice 2 like point recap and talk about the online event that just happened recently. I wanted to talk about that, and I haven't had a chance to talk about Injustice for a while. And then like a Fortnite video, maybe some Dragon Ball Fighters up. I'm gonna try to focus more on the YouTube channel this week. I haven't been able to do that as much as I like to, so less streaming, more YouTube. There's a hand in hand, but I'm gonna show the YouTube channel some love. So be sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, okay, on this channel. But that's all I want to say. Let's get into DBZ. Hook Game God. Who else but Hook Game God? You figured that he didn't go to Versus Fighting, so I thought that was kind of interesting. But the fact that he was here, the fact that he was able to take Defend the North, still just a great day at the office, especially with the competition that was at Defend the North with Nico Maki. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Taking second, Known Kami taking third, Nakio taking fourth, Punk placing well, taking 5th place, Double L taking 5th place as well, Rogue Yoshi taking 7th place, and Random Friend taking 7th place as well. You know, Blaze and Chris G and Necro Undyne, and Coach Steve taking 9th place as well, and then the notable 13th place is PG Ray Ray. And I feel like the competition was well. You know, Chris Matrix and Yipes. It's gonna be hard, man. Those two, I'm like super excited to commentate some Dragon Ball, because I've done like stuff just streaming wise, but I haven't had a chance to commentate official Dragon Ball Z tournament. I'm really looking forward to that, but I'm really looking forward to watching like Chris Matrix and Yipes work together in person. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to watch it on stream, you enjoy it on stream, but I can't wait to see how the chemistry is and like to meet those guys. And those are some of the top guys in you know, Dragon Ball. I really hope that they're able to do Dragon Ball. I really do. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that tandem do like a top 8 in the Evo, especially with, picture this in 11 days. Picture IFC Yipes top 8, because I think they're gonna do a patch after Evo, but we'll see. Because I don't know if that's true or not. That's more of the rumor going around. IFC Yipes with a Cell intro, because Cell's gonna be in top 8. Like, let's cut the cheese. Like, he's gonna be in top 8. There's gonna be a Cell in top 8. I don't care. I'm willing to bet my life savings on that. And to hear that, just all them A's, like in the chat and on the arena, especially with Dragon Ball being the second game, I believe, that day too, or second to last game that day. Sunday's gonna be a magical event. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be super sick. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about Dragon Ball. I didn't get to watch too much Dragon Ball. I watched like the couple matches, the top 8, but like I said, I was watching Versus Fighting, so I didn't get to really watch Defend the North eventually. I have to go back and watch the film and watch YouTube videos on that, stuff like that. And base Goku, base Vegeta got announced. I think base Goku is going to be more interesting than base Vegeta, but now you can finally make a full Vegeta team. Like, you can make a full Vegeta team, you can make a full Goku team. You could, if there's another version of Gohan, I mean, they could put future Gohan, I guess, even though he only got one arm. And that would be interesting. Really interesting. But, I mean, like, we're starting to get to the point where you can have a full team of one character, and that's crazy to me, and it's going to be interesting. I think Goku sounds the most interesting. He sounds like he's going to be a dope character, so I can't really wait to see how that's going to be, and that's going to be my gimmick, too. How Yipes got the gimmick with the cell, I think I want to be like, chat! Lend him your energy! When I see a Spirit Bomb, that's going to be so sick. Hopefully, in combo to the Spirit Bomb, they said it's the slowest super, and it said it's the most damaging super, so I'm kind of curious to see the stats on it and how long it takes. And hopefully, you can get a hard knockdown, even with a meter, even if it's a meter burn and a hard knockdown. Hopefully, you can still, pull off the Spirit Bomb in the combo. But yeah, let's get into Street Fighter V. Let's talk about the ranking event that was worth 150 points, a whopping 150 points. Ghost Dudang Knuckle taking first place. Newly acquired, I think he announced it this week, and then come take first place in a ranking event. That's already off to a good start. And Knuckle rightfully so, deserves it. Second of all, it's unfortunate that I think K-Brad left the team, I want to say like last month. I wish they could have had Knuckle and K-Brad, because that's a strong team. Those two alone make a strong FGC team. But Knuckle, I saw this coming. Like, I really did. I feel like Knuckle is one of those players where if each team has like a department, if you will, you know what I'm saying? So say you got your Fortnite team, say you got your CSGO team, say you got your Gears team, say you got your Injustice team, say you got your Dragon Ball team, and then say you got Street Fighter team. Some teams benefit off of one player alone, and I feel like Knuckle is one of those players who could solo represent a team and actually do really well and carry that team and represent the team in a very high standard. So he cut out the Fortnite, cut out the other distractions, and now he seems like he's back on top of it. And I think he's in top 5, top 10. I know he's top 10 for sure, but I think he's top 5 in the CPT standings. And I know you got sponsored right before Evo. I expect Knuckle to travel and do well as much as he will, because he's like, the wallet was cool, but it was burning a hole in his pocket. So I respect that ever so much. Idom showing a lot. Laura had a good weekend this weekend. I think Luffy tweeted out. Red Bull Luffy, the Mika player, the guy like me who plays on a PlayStation controller, which I actually would want to try, especially playing on a pad. I want to try a PlayStation controller, true controller, because Analog 6 kind of get in the way sometimes, but that's just me. He said, I don't remember the Laura's name that won in Rio. I apologize for that, but I think he took first place. Idom took second. Shanks? I hope I'm not butchering that, but I think he took top 8 too. So everybody's playing viable Laura, and it's dope to see, because that was a character that's kind of been forgotten, but now it's like, in one weekend, she finished top 8 in 3 different bits. That I literally think, I don't know how Shanks placed in the versus fighting off the top of my head. Shanks? I hope I'm saying it right. I'm sorry if I'm not. But, she's back to being viable again. Well, it also depends on who has it in certain hands. And then actually, somebody commented, because Wolf Crone we all know Wolf Crone as one of those passionate players who speaks his piece. He might not agree with everything he has to say, but he's going to speak his piece. So it's just one of those things, He had a lot to say about, the lower player who finished top 8 at the Versus event. And somebody was like, yo, I'll bet 500 on him right now on a money match at Evo that he's going to bop you with Lord. And, you're Loris. It was just so it's one of those things where you just do the eyes like this. $500 money match? I'd watch it. Wolf Pro? Yeah, I'd watch that. I would want to see that. Hopefully he responds in the near future and we see that. That's gonna be sick, super sick. So yeah, I don't not play well. You know what I'm saying? I think he had a pretty good showing. I think he exceeded expectations as far as his E-League competition goes. And speaking of E-League, the guy that was a runner-up was Smug. He finished 3rd place. I thought he did well. Then RD taking 4th. DR Ray, strong Dominican Republic player. Keymore took 5th place as well. CJ Truth and Leo 24K took 7th place as well. Some noticeable 9th place finishes, which I hope. Now, I'm not saying you can't have 150 be the standard, but I hope like at least top 13. I figure like you make us, you just outside top 8, you should get something for that. And then the fact that 7th place gets 1 point is kind of rough too. But we are starting to get to that point where there's multiple people with like over 100 plus points, like 1,200 and things of that nature. So, you know, if you're at the top, you're good. But at the bottom can sway so much because like even when I get into the standings, you're gonna be surprised at the biggest drop, the biggest gain too. Dominion took 9th, Chris G took 9th, Chris T took 9th as well, Sabor took 9th as well, Kami, UYU Kami taking 13th, Dan Slip, Sean, Alex Myers, some pretty noticeable good players taking 13th place. I don't get nothing for that, which super sucks. It sucks. It really does. What else was I gonna mention? Punk. I think Punk might be in that Justin Wong kind of category where he's just damn good at everything. And let me know down in the comment section below if you got to this point and you watched this video. Would you rather be good at a lot of, like, great at a lot of games, or like a god at one game? You know what I'm saying? Where I think Daigo Tokido are someone who are just godlike Street Fighter players. But then you have your Chris G's, your Punks, your Justin Wongs, your Sonic Foxes, where they can just play anything. And then if they put the time and effort in it, they're gonna be a beast. They're gonna be compete. They could win like tournaments with that. You know what I'm saying? I think I'd rather be on this side where I'm a beast at everything. That's because I play a lot of games. Like if you look at the games I play Dragon Ball, Justice 2, Street Fighter. I want to be good at all the games because it's fun to switch things up. I don't know if I can play just one game all the time. I'll go crazy. I go crazy trying to get good at all these games. So I understand the struggle for both. Injustice 2 was there. Gurr winning. I think he said that this was his first event. It's weird to think like, you know, Samij winning. Who else won recently? Tweety winning. I think there's another player I'm off the top of my head that I can't think about right now. Oh, I wish I could think. But it's weird to think that a lot of these guys, this is their like first major winning. I mean, granted, you know, this Sonic Fox thing, but I still think they're good guys who can win. So the fact that they're winning these events is dope. Only problem is I think Defender from North was like a ranking event. Or I think it was a ranking event last year in the last year's tour, but now there's only 8 spots on this tour, so it wasn't anything for Injustice 2, so that's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Defender North still a great event nonetheless. Let's get into the CPT standings as of this week. So I won't talk about it in the versus fighting video, but I'll talk about it here. I usually write down the notes, so I take the notes down so I don't write everybody's list. I try to do top 10, I do y'all know how it works. I'm just saying, if you knew, enjoy. Let's talk about the top 10. The top 10 list is kind of interesting. I haven't really looked at it in a while. And the last time I looked at it, Tokido was at number 1, but not anymore. And it's kind of getting gaps. There's pretty decent spaces in between. You know what I'm saying? You can't just. I feel like within the first 4, if my math's right, you might not be able to win the ranking event and just pass it. If my math's right. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm off a little bit, but. Fujimara is the first place. Ibuki, gotta be the best Ibuki, right? With 1,961 points. Infiltration is in second with 1,530 points. Tokido in third place with 1,370 points. You know, is in fourth place with 1,261 points. Daigo, who we'll get into versus fighting, but Daigo's sitting at 1,202 points. Knuckle newly signed Ghost Knuckle is at 760. Cien, 692. Justin Wong, 651. Berlin 620, 6-20, and then Phenom rounding out the top 10 with 610. In fact, Phenom's kind of had a quiet year. I mean, not quiet in the sense that he's not performing, obviously, but it's just, for someone that's just on the top 10, like, decent it, but nobody's like really like talked about Phenom. I know I haven't heard anything about Phenom, but the fact that he's in the top 10, he's doing the damn thing. I'm proud of him. So Socks, it's SAKZ. If I hear it, I'll be able to pronounce it, but then like I didn't get to watch Street Fighter's top 8, so I'm sorry for that. But I didn't get to watch all of it, so I didn't see the pronunciation of his name. So I'll figure it out in the versus fighting video. But moved up a whopping 30 spots, the Laura player, the Laura who finished top 8 at a premiere in season 3.5 with Akuma, Guile, Manat, Abigail, Cammy, those problem characters. So that was very impressive that he finished the top 8, and he moved up 30 spots, and now he's at tail end, sitting right on the edge at 32nd, the last spot. Big Bird played well, played Rashid. I want to see the Ken. Big Bird, show the Ken. You know what I'm saying? Might as well pull out the Ken. Nobody would have been ready for it. Ken got problems, but whatever. But at the end of the day, you're a guy like Ken, so you can make it work. Moved up a whopping 22 spots, finishing at rounding up at 27th place. I cannot talk today. It's hard doing these videos, especially when you did it in a while. John Takeuchi, going up whopping 14 spots. I think he finished top 8 as well in versus fighting, so he's sitting at 31st place. So he's right there on the edge as well. Biggest drop, when I do the biggest drop, I don't do a biggest drop like if you're outside the top 32. I try to do it in the top 32 so it actually makes a difference in seeding. Because it's like, if you're already outside the top 32, if you're already outside of the top 32, it's not that end of the world, but you're not in there. You know what I mean? So that was Bolino with whopping 4 spots, dropped to 30th. So it's not the end of the world. But the first 4 out, actually, I just lied. The first 4 out is actually Shanks, so he's actually 32. So he's right there at the tail end, because I forgot that Menardi gets guaranteed spot. And then you guys got to take consideration the last chance qualifier. So yeah, he's right on the outside looking in. Toy as well, Hurricane, and Iribashi Zengi. So that's a pretty strong top 4 that's out of the 4, looking in. So it'll be interesting to see where the CPT standings go. I feel like there's Head Stomper event right this weekend. There's the CPT online event Latin America this weekend, and then Evo. Evo's where we're gonna separate the men from the boys, and the women for the girls. Evo's gonna tell us who's sitting where and what. And like, say Fujimara wins Evo, I think Evo's like, or 1,700 points, something crazy like that. It's worth a lot. Like, it's not, a Premier is 700. Evo's like worth, I think 3rd or 2nd is like worth 700 or something like that. So Evo's gonna separate people pretty far. Like, I think even like, depending on who wins it, like say Fujimara does win it, like 1st place and 10th place are not gonna be close, like, for the rest of the year. That's gonna be the scary part. That's gonna be super scary. So I'm excited, man. I can't wait for this weekend. The week I'll do like an Evo preview show for maybe all 3 events that I want to cover: Dragon Ball, Injustice, and Street Fighter 5. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait. Yeah, so I'm getting back in the swing of things. More YouTube videos than streaming for right now. Trying to focus on that. Trying to build up the channel again, because I built the channel to a good point. But it's like I gotta push through. I hit the wall with Twitch, but now I push through. Now I gotta do the same with YouTube and push through. So be sure to leave like, comment, share, subscribe. Really share this video. I don't even care if you don't even watch the video with the sound on. Just share it. Let it on to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Team Spooky. I hope that one day I'll be at an NLDC. I really do. I love the event. I love Defend the North. I would love to go there next year. I can afford it. Things of that nature. But yeah. Till then, I'm out. Peace.